And this is why I prefer sunrise over sunset. Not another human being in sight. B-e-a-utiful. I've driven down to the beach. The sun is just rising over there right now. Looks beautiful. I've got one of my favourite film cameras. Let's take some photos. So it's just gone 5 AM. I'm feeling a little worse for wear today. I went to a country show last night. It was basically like the Wiggles, but for pensioners. It was superb. Well, I'm feeling like a real country boy. I'm not hungover or anything. I'm totally teetotal. I have been sober for approximately 8 years, I think it is. So I'm not hungover or anything. I'm in physical pain from throwing ludicrous shapes the entire time. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to take some film photos on a beautiful, beautiful morning. So let's talk about gear. Not the stuff you put up your snooter. I'm referring, of course, to camera gear. So I've got one of my favourite film cameras. It's a 35mm SLR. It is the Minolta Dynax 7. I've got a brand new, actually, well, not new because they don't make them anymore, but new from eBay, used. I've got a Sigma 35mm f2.8 on here, which I'm going to get some use out of this morning. I need to test it out. So if there's a lot of blurry photos on the screen right now, it's because this lens does not work. Let's hope that isn't the case. I have the 70-210 f4, known as the b-e-a cam. Superb lens. I'm not beyond that point where I will buy camera gear just because it looks good. This is a great lens. So this isn't one of those things I've just bought it because it looks cool, but I would buy it just because it looks cool. And we also have the 16mm f2.8 fisheye. I don't go anywhere without a fisheye lens. I know it seems like a really weird thing to take to a beach for a sunrise, and I reckon it'll look sick. Photos. That's what we're here for. Let's do it. Coming back to get the camera. You walk off, you come back, you get the camera. We all know this is happening, but we pretend it isn't. Anyway. So there we have it. That was my little trippy trip out to the beach to take sunrise photos on one of my favourite film cameras. This Minolta Dynax 7 it's such a beast, man. If a client ever hires me specifically for film photography, you best believe this is the first camera that comes to mind. It's so ridiculously overpowered for a film camera. It has everything, man. Like, look at this little screen on the back. Like, you can go back like 10 rolls of film and you can see all your settings and all sorts of mad like that. Like, it's such a great camera, but it's not overwhelming either. All the awesome settings are exactly where you'd expect them to be. Like, this is one of those cameras that it just feels like an extension of my hand. Does that stop me from buying more film cameras? No, it does not. And speaking of which, I've just bought a Canon A1. We're going to ignore the fact that I have a Canon AE1. I basically convinced myself that because the Canon A1 has a double exposure feature and the Canon AE1 doesn't have a specific button for it, that was how I justified it. And that is camera gear acquisition syndrome maths, like girl math, but camera math, basically. I'm chatting total bollocks. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to like it, consider subscribing to the channel for more film photography stuff. I don't have a gnarly vintage t-shirt on today. I've got this bootleg Blink-182 and Real Estate tee, which is sick. It is sick, but it's not vintage, so I don't really feel like I can stand here and bang on about it for ages. So, oh, the hat is, though. The hat's vintage as fuck. This is like an early 90s Planet Hollywood Paris cap, which is gone now, which is sad. I walked past it many, many times. Never ate there, but I have lots of fond memories of looking at it. It looked nice. But I wasn't going to pay 30 quid for a burger either, do you know what I mean? So, but, you know, still, visually, it's a great loss. But, yeah, vintage Planet Hollywood hat, baby. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one. Peace.